What's up everyone, Dino here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're react to the 6th episode of Arknights Remade and so what episodes left? 6, 7, 8, and that's the end of the anime. I'll finish it within this month too, so yeah. Last episode, Misha is afraid of Amiya and everyone because she thinks she's been sold out and she's pretty much heartbroken. And yeah, Skull Shatterer joins in, chases everything. Everyone's running away. Some of the residents in the slum are joining reunion. Some are basically want to be left alone because they've lost everything, etc. Blah 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 blah. So yeah, let's get right into it. Arknights Remizenzo, episode 6 in 3, 2, 1. Operation start. There's also apple pie. Hey, Crown Slayer. And there's Talula. There's Langmen. True, but it is her sister. Oops, spoilers. Chocho. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Sure? Are you sure? Hey, I'm skipping the opening because same reasons. It's not a bad song, but not my taste. Good visuals though. Yeah. Come on, you're scaring her. Please treat her with some respect, dude. But knowing what happens in the game. Come on, Chen. She's panting very hard. No problems with her. Can. Chen's a good girl. A very hard ass girl. And she's really sweating hard. And doctor just being there. Those eyes are not, well, the charms. Let's go. Hope that nothing befalls of her. Right now, yeah. Well, yeah. She's basically a holder of something. X, yeah. She blew up something. I cannot wait for her Texas na umartaw sa amin. She just wanna skip work. Come on, girl. Where's your gun? She's our girl. X is our girl. There are. Mm. That's a backdrop in chapter 3 and chapter 2 too. So yeah, there are cars in Terra, but they do not operate the same way as Earth cars. No, poor Misha, man. She needs a hug. Yeah, yeah. For a while. Hindi yun na dyan. Hey, some characterization for Chen. The bowings. The harsh truth, yeah. Hey, oops, there's a grenade. It's a pineapple. Oh, there she is. Best girl. Well, not the bestest, but one of the best. Whoops. It's many. Man, you just have to know that those bolts are serious, far more deadly than usual guns. Now, here's the first boss fight of Skull Shutter. Well, contracts. Hmm. You were the first. True. True. Mission start. there's the there's the first boss fight, and yeah. If you're new to the game, hey, W's tactics. Come on, pull a chisho. Man, she's such a beaut. Oh no. Mhm. Did she always have the four in her back? She's too tired. Come on, pull out chisho. Jammer. Yeah, W's tactic. Bye bye. Alula. Yeah. Shield to shield bashing. Fun fact. I once beaten Skull Shatter with Franca. There's Cross. There's Lava. Hey, my girl. I wish more screen time with Lava and Neon, man. Lava, Neon, Cross, nothing, and yeah, Ling with nothing. I know, Cross with um, Lava with Neon, um, Saga with Dust, and Cross with Ling. More moments with those people, please. And nothing. Hey, there's our Miss Oni. Mhm. Lang men's lang. And she was cursing. They're dead. Abducted. In the rooftops. Not fault. Wrong translation. Should be responsibility. Confidential. Well, that's just formalities now. You need chief way to give you answer. Supposed to possess the thingy thingy core to thingy thingy key. She holds the thingy 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 core thingy 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 key. Thingy thingy thingy. Yep. She's supposed to. Well, if you want to know more, play the game. Those ties, man. I have to say that everyone in Hypergriff are ties. Lescarm, Tranca, Tenchen. Ties, man. Ties for days. I'm a Thai man. See those scenes with W earlier? The thighs. Rachel clean is in one fell swoop. Not those shields are sturdy as hell. Shark. Now they're cleaning up. Well, she is. She has to be. She's leading, man. There's always more of them. Oops. Here comes best bodyguard. Oshikuma. Bang. She's pretty good as a defender. Maximize her third skill and she's gonna run away. Her third skill ignores slow and attack speed and everything because it has an set interval. Someone's above. Sniping. Yeah, it's Talula. I don't really, I don't notice the green eyes in Chen's eyes. Let me check if Chen's eyes has those reddish, I mean greenish irises. Hey, in Liscarm in Frank's advisement. Yeah. Yeah, it basically is. Next, yeah. Well, they're wanted to. So, oh, come on. Now you're being demanding. No. Tsundere. Well, she's a tsundere. Yeah, she has a little bit of greenish tint in her eyes. She has a greenish tint. Let's go. I'll get her back. And that's it. That's the sixth episode of Arknights that I made sense of. And it's fun. This episode was fun. Okay. A little bit of departure. It's a good summary of the events and what happened in chapter 2, from handing off Misha to the boss battle with um the boss battle with Skull Shatterer, to uh Misha getting swiped off by the Union. But I think did W ever appear in Longmen? I don't think she ever appeared. But hey, as long as W gets many scenes, I'm all for it. I love W. She's one of my favorite characters anyway. So if she gets some screen time, and I'm all for it. But yeah, there's also Palula and the foreshadowing for chapter 7 and chapter 8. And yeah, if you want to know more about it, so please do play the game and play the game. It can get a bit long dialogue wise because Calcit, but yeah. Speaking of it's pretty long. Hoshiguma, she's very tall, very muscly. she's one of my early defenders in the game, and her third skill is very useful. Like, her third skill, basically it's a boost in attack and defense, and then basically yeah, basically attacks everything in front of her with set intervals of each attack. So debuffs like attack speed slow, the attack speed slow doesn't work, so basically she continues attacking, damaging everything in front. It's basically like a passive damage deal aura thingy from other games, but except she's actually attacking with higher attack and higher defense, and attacking everything in front of her, which is useful, very very useful sometimes, because there are stages where the boss or the stage itself or some of the enemy units causes slow attack, or reduction in attack attack stats and everything. So one famous example is the Originium Dust event boss. Basically that thing spawns little shits that slows your attack. So Hoshiguma really works by continuing to attack without any problem, cutting away the enemy like the stupid maggots that they are. Useful, really useful. And yeah, Chen is a good unit too. Like Heli drop, second skill, or second, the one in the middle in the skill. Use that, and yeah, I said it already in the previous episodes. The thing with Amiya as an in-game character, I leveled her up like max, not really max level, but max ascension thingy. She's elite 2 right now, but the max elite promotion because it's important for Amiya. Like it's a requirement to play in chapter 8. Like there's a stage that will lock you out if you don't have Amiya promoted to elite 2. Her skills are a bit of a curious one. First skill is the generic skill, which comprises of attack up or attack speed up or defense up, either of those, but hers is a attack speed bonus. Her second skill is basically her attack damage goes down to 45%, but she attacks 7 times in a row, so basically 7 times 45 is 325% damage total. But still, that's 7 attacks. That's not one single attack, so it can get cranky. And after her second skill ends, she's stunned for 10 seconds before she can basically charge up her skill meter and then activating automatically her second skill, and cycle continues. Third skill is a bit of a double-edged sword. So basically it's an increased attack, increased HP, and expanding her range, and then her damage type changes into true type. And true type damage is basically damage that unhindered by resistances and defense points. So yeah, it's a straight slash through the enemy's HP. But the sad thing about this skill is that once the skill ends, Amiya basically automatically retreats or gets defeated immediately. And you need to wait the cooldown timer for her deployment to finish before you can use her again. Still, the things with this are that Amiya skills, like they take really how do you call this, long bars. Like for example, her second skill needs 100 points to recharge, while her third skill needs 120 points to recharge. Not counting the her other skill too, where she changes her class. Basically, Amiya going to here or this, changing to Amiya from caster to guard Amiya. You cannot read it because the game doesn't let you read. Yeah, her skill is basically now double attack with increased attack points. Second skill is all about Chen's third skill, but you can only use it once per entire round of game. And a curious case, like she's a one-hit wonder. You would use her for basically not as much, but you could use her if you like Amiya. Franca and Liscarm, and I like them. I like them a lot. I E2 my Liscarm, my no, my Gundam Liscarm. I like Liscarm. She's a good SP battery, the skill battery to charge up your bar so you can use your skills. Basically, use her and put someone who can benefit SP recharge from her, either her sides or from her in her back. Especially those who has higher reach. Like for example, Liscarm here, and then I put next to her someone like a range style, a range operator like Meteorite, who can basically, her first skill is basically recharges upon attacking, so 1 point per attack recharges, and if Liscam keeps getting hit, and she will basically easily recharge her skill, which only takes 4 to recharge, then resets, and then Meteorite will unleash an attack, AoE attack that will, upon hit, deals huge damage to the target and everyone around it. There's also the case with Liscarm with with Laplan behind her. Laplan will basically benefit from additional SP, so she can trigger her second skill as fast as she could, because her second skill involves turning her damage type into arts, then plus attack damage. There's also Laplan's talent or trait where her attack causes 5-second silence, and if you don't know, silencing an enemy basically doesn't allow them to cast skills or basically not allow any kind of effects to activate, especially one of the enemies in the game, the spiders in the game, where the spiders basically explodes upon death, but with Liscarm in her silence, they don't blow themselves up afterwards, they just die. Franca. There she is. Franca ties. I beat Skull Shatterer with her. Basically, her talent is ignoring defense, and 10% to ignore enemy defense while attacking, and then when she's E2, that's basically go to 20%, so 1 out of 5 attacks she will immediately ignore enemies defense and just straight puncture to enemies HP. She's great if you have luck in your side and basically have set up a very good attack boosting setup, like with Ak, with Skadi Alter, with Warfarin. If you just buff Franca up, and then when she attacks and ignores enemies defense, oh, it's delicious damage. So Misha abducted. Chen explaining what's up with Misha, being the daughter of the scientist in Chernobyl. Reunion wants her for 2 reasons. Skull Shatterer for one wants Misha personally. Second is that Misha is supposed to have something her father had, and that's for chapter 7. If I say what's it, it's gonna be a huge spoiler, but I'm not gonna say it. What is it? But I might have spoiled it earlier. So yeah, so they want Misha for that, but then now we're done with chapter 2. Episode 7 and episode 8 will deal with chapter 3 in the game, which is not that long, but we're gonna get our proper boss fights, and I really don't want. Man, I like Misha a lot. Like take a look at Misha. She's cute in the cover art. Come on, him, no? Chapter. She's very, very cute. So that, you know, what happened. Yeah. So if we're gonna go with the game, we're gonna cover boss fight with Skull Shatterer, boss fight with Crown Slayer, then boss fight with Skull Shatterer. There's so many things that happen here. Yeah, this is the boss fight with Skull Shatterer, by the way. And yeah, Franca saved me on that one. Basically ignoring his defenses, she's like, pook. Funny. Our old funny thingy. Man. Yeah, that's it. That's the 6th episode covering the finale of chapter 2. 7 and 8 would be the final episodes of this anime and covers the entire 3rd chapter of the game. It's gonna be a rush. There's so many omitted lines, omitted scenes, and yeah, this anime is basically just inviting people to play the game. Nice music too. Man, Undertide's my ass, ma'am. That's the rerun, Undertides. Stoltefera Navis is one of my favorite events, one of the hardest bosses, and that theme song, Stoltefera Cantus, is just... I really love my classical stuff. So yeah, like if you like, subscribe, comment down below, tell me what anime do you want to watch, and see you next time. 6 more subs to go to 100, guys. Bye.